Hi, welcome back to Drive With Me. So obviously I decided to do this shit again. We're going to get my usual order from Starbucks. I don't know if you guys realized it, but I normally do the topic of the question after I get to Starbucks, because then I have a little bit more energy in me. I literally woke up, it's 1:40 right now. I woke up at, God, I want to say 12:30. I work third shift at my job, and I work 8 p.m. to 3 in the morning, typically. So I'm up until 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I fall asleep. I get Sundays and Mondays off, and normally on those days I don't go to sleep until 3 or 4, because I haven't been moving around. I cut a bunch of things out in the last video. Okay, I got it down to like 19 minutes, right? That's how long the video is. It was originally 48 minutes, full of me pausing, getting distracted, saying a shit ton. And I kept the ums in the video because I just thought it was hilarious, for me to be a former speech kid and still say like a motherfucker. I don't know. I think it's fun to do this. I keep seeing the views. I keep like watching it because I don't know. I just feel like with my other YouTube channel, when I was 12 and I didn't look at the analytics a lot. I've been looking at analytics a lot on like everything, because I post on TikTok, I post on Instagram. I watch the analytics of the things that I post, not because I think I'm gonna blow up, but because I want to see who's watching and when. Like, who's the audience that I've somehow grabbed onto. It might be a shorter video. What am I kidding? It's probably not. I found a playlist that is Ilya's pregame playlist, like songs that were from the time when he was doing it all, and the fact that he canonically listens to Bad Bunny. And it's just a mixture of that. Also, today's shirt is Ottawa Centaurs Hockey Club. This is Hollanders. I didn't want to get a Metro one. And then I have a Rosanov one coming in the mail that's Boston Raiders. I still haven't read the books yet, but I do know that I should not be, nothing with the Metros. Fuck the Metros. I also don't know my style of editing, and y'all can comment on this. Do y'all like it with the, like, thing on the side about, like, the years? I don't know. I just decided to add that in as a point of progression. I don't know if y'all like that. Do y'all like the logo? I made that on like a fly. Just let me know in the comments if you like it or not. I use Canva a lot for a lot of different things. I do a lot of like design work for no reason other than enjoyment. Every month I have like a different wallpaper that I set up with different like graphics and shit. So I'm just on Canva all the time, doing things. I might be on it a little bit less this upcoming week, because my college semester starts up again. I start on the 20th, and I've already started getting like emails and stuff, and like they're getting the ball rolling. because this semester that I'm going into right now is all online. English, I have a biology course, government, and intro to philosophy. I better not see some tomfoolery, okay? We better know what the fuck we're doing on the road. Because I'm not having it. I just woke up like an hour ago. I'm not playing these games. This is another thing I cut from the last video. Just because I was rambling again and I didn't properly introduce it. There's a bunch of things that I talked about that I was like, no, scrap. But I had a dog growing up, a childhood dog. His name was Ronik. He passed away last March, because it was almost April. I have a Polaroid of him on this, and I have one on the back of my phone case. But this one is one of the best photos that I have of him, and I have it in Polaroid form. I love Polaroids.
Hi, thanks for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, I have a mobile order for Sprout.
Perfect. We'll see you up here.
Thank you.
Here's the drinks for you.
Can I have a straw?
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
Here's my normal Starbucks drink. It's strawberry acai refresher with water, no strawberries. I used to eat the strawberries at the end because I always get a straw. But I don't anymore normally. So there's no point in having it. Question of the day. It's very vague. Why now? As in, why now have I started all of this? Started the YouTube channel, all the acting, all that kind of stuff. Why now did I start, like, putting it out there? In reality, I have only ever seen the same actors in films and stuff. I don't see very many new and upcoming, and I typically hear about them like later on in their career. I don't see anything as explosive as I've seen with Connor and with Hudson, which there's something to say about that, because I feel like Hollywood needs more new stars. And I'm not saying I'm it, but I'm saying that I'm gonna try. I've always had this love, and I said this in the last video, I've always had the love for it, I've always had the passion for it, but I just didn't think that I could make it an option that was gonna pay off. I didn't jump into it right away. Because when I was deciding my major, I wasn't thinking as much. In the major that I'm in right now is criminal justice sciences. So like CSI work, and which that's fun. I like learning about that kind of stuff. And I wouldn't need a degree to be a cop, but I also would have had to wait till I was 21, and so I wanted to have something to do during that time. And I wanted some education in the field before I just jumped headfirst into it. But yeah, why now? 2026, babes. New year. Let's start doing something new with our lives. That's all I really had to say on the topic. That's why I said this is going to be a short video. Another animal. Sorry, I just thought about this because I talked about my dog. I currently have a cat named Raven. And he is 10 months old. He will be 1 March 7th. He's my little baby. I've never had a cat before growing up. So both my parents are allergic to cats. Thank God I'm not. I love cats. And he's amazing. He's so cute. I love him. Cat. I've always loved black cats because I feel like they are underappreciated and a lot of people think they're bad juju. And I say fuck off. Because that is my precious little baby boy. I forgot to say, that outro, that outro from the last video that I did, that was the outro to my podcast that I used to have. I used to have a podcast, I used to have a YouTube channel, now we have a new YouTube channel, but that was the outro to my podcast. There was one thing I just didn't say, because I used to always say, look out for the moon for me, because the podcast was called the Moonlit Podcast, so it fit. And I also I called my viewers the Sproutlings. If you want me guys to call you the Sproutlings, let me know. I need to like drive at night one of these times. My only problem is when I drive at night, I typically have the windows down, and you probably wouldn't be able to fucking hear me. Also, do you guys like this setup that I have with the mount being right here? I don't know where else I would put it, but I just feel like it's better if it's right here, because you can, yeah, it's not like right in front of my face, but you can still see my face. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions on things, just let me know. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have a question for me, comment it. Other than that, I hope you guys take your meds, stay safe, stay hydrated, well fed. I hope, however, whatever day, if whatever it is going well. I hope your day or night is going well. Evening. Make sure to be the best version of